Hello, my name is Michelle Bernard. I'm a family law attorney. My office is in Winter Park, Florida. It's in Orange County, the Orlando metro area. I service Orange County, Brevard County, Lake, Osceola, Seminole, all of those counties, and it's a pretty wide area. But since I'm centrally located, I can get to most of it within about an hour to an hour and a half of driving. And so I've been asked to do this testimonial video about my new experiences with Unbundled Attorney for some time now. And I kept promising to, but honestly, I've been so busy with all of my new leads and running around and going to court and meeting with people and hearing about their families that I just honestly haven't had the time to do it. So here I am, I'm at home, and I decided I'm just going to do it today. And I'm not the biggest numbers person, but I did spend a couple of days going over all of the numbers, because one of the things that I found very useful from the other attorney videos was their numbers, their conversion rates, and things like this. So what I've got so far, and I've only been working with Unbundled Attorney for I think 2 months now. Has it even been that long? Maybe a little longer? I'm not quite sure. But I'm connecting with 82% of the people who get my name. Many of them actually call me right away, so I just get a phone call. Other ones I have to call them first. So normally what I do is I call them right away, and if they don't pick up, because sometimes they're at work and they're on the computer trying to find an attorney, they can't talk right now, is I leave a voice message, and then I send a text to let them know my name and where I got their info. So maybe if they were just screening their calls, they'll know that it's an attorney trying to get a hold of them. And then I also send them an email with just a brief reiteration of the facts that I got, and also that I'm looking forward to helping them on their case and that I want to speak with them right away. But once I get them on the phone, my conversion rate has been 65%, and 91% of those leads have been for full representation. And I do give them the options. I let them know, depending on their budget, they can just pay for like doc prep or a hearing. But after the people spend a little time speaking with me, most of them are inclined for full representation. And the only ones that I've had that just wanted one hearing or a doc review, it was something very simple, or they just didn't have the money in their budget. So I think that was pretty successful. So my method of success, what I do is I give them the free consultation right now. One of the first things most of them ask me is, can I come in for a consultation? How much do you charge? Do you do free consultations? And I say, well, we're doing the free consultation right now. And that kind of alleviates some of their fears, and also lets them know that I'm willing to connect with them, which is very, very important. Because this day and age, a lot of people want to try to do it yourself. They go to LegalZoom or things like this. But one of the reasons why they're hiring an attorney is they want a person. They want someone who's going to guide them through the legal process and go with them every step of the way. And it's important to make that, what I like to call, heart connection with the client right away. And I don't really have any kind of tactic or secret. I'm just myself with them. I'm just genuine. And I really do care about them. I love my clients, and I love what I do, and I really care about children a lot. And when people are going through a family law case, this is some of the most hardest times in their lives, and they're making a lot of important decisions. So when they're talking to you, one of the things that they can tell is, does this lawyer care about me? That's the real question that they have in their subconscious mind. And if you can connect to that and let them know that you really do care about them and that their opinions are valid, and remind them of why you're doing this for them, then that's pretty much all the connection that you need. And they're very willing to hire you. I've had many people say, like, I've talked to a bunch of attorneys the last few days, but you're the only person who actually cares about me, so I want to hire you right away. And sometimes they hire me over the phone, especially the clients that live in counties that are a little further away from here. Oh, it's my cat Momo. He wanted to be in the video. So I let them know that they can hire me right away, and a lot of times what I'll do is I say, okay, well then I will just prepare an attorney contract and I will email it over to you, and this gives me the authority to represent you in the case and file things for you. And a lot of times, they like not being able to, or not having to take off work and drive to an office someplace and sit around. So I've actually had a lot of clients just hire me on the phone, and I send them a contract. They print it out, sign it, they either scan it back or they fax it back, and that's that. Other clients, they want to come in and meet me, but kind of more as a formality to sign their paperwork. So everything is going very, very smooth. Oh, and the other little bullet point I made here on my notes is I make a point of spending a few minutes talking to them about Unbundled Attorney and the mission statement about making legal help affordable to all people. And I talk to them about the different price structures, and most of my clients I do on a flat fee scheduling plan. So I just have a rubric, and then I let them make monthly payments. And some of them, they can pay a retainer up front, and I usually just tell them, whatever it is that you can afford today is fine, but we'll do a payment plan, and you can pay your first payment now or within a couple of weeks. And then if I can tell the person maybe they want to get started right away, but they're in between paychecks or their rent's coming up, I can sense that, and I say, oh, do you not really have it right now? Because maybe what we can do is I can take your billing information, and then we can schedule when you make your first payment or when you make your first down payment. And I let them know that, for a couple of weeks until I receive at least their first good faith payment, I'll just be drafting their docs and things like that. And then after I get at least their first payment is when I'll actually file the case. It also kind of gives them an incentive and lets them understand the relationship between the client and the attorney. I think that's very important because, if you just do a bunch of work and you don't ask for any money up front, you don't want to start that cycle. And all of my clients so far have been paying me. There's been a couple that, they kind of fell on a hard week or a hard month, and I let them know right up front, if you ever have a problem, just communicate with me and maybe we can delay your billing cycle another 2 weeks. And they're very, very appreciative for that too. And I think that also helps reel in some extra business clients that would be a little bit apprehensive. Because most of them, signing a contract with an attorney is kind of a big thing for them. This is a lot of money. This might be one of the largest purchases they've made in a very long time, besides a house or a vehicle or something like this. So I don't really know what else to say, and this video is already getting long. But I've been practicing for this September will be 9 years. So I was told that I'm kind of one of the younger attorneys on the program, and I'm very happy about that. And I hope that this message was very informative and inspiring to everyone, and I would encourage everyone to keep doing what they're doing. And if there's any new attorneys that are curious about signing up with Unbundled Attorney, I highly recommend it. It's really helping me grow my practice and get a lot more clients. So I'm very thankful. And well, that's it. So everyone have a wonderful day, and I'm sure I'll see you again.